To our other top story, we want to talk about a growing concern for Lincoln Police.
Realistic looking BB guns in the hands of juveniles. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Bailey Bischoff has more on this story. Bailey?
Just this week, an officer took 3 BB guns from a group of teenagers in a Lincoln park. Lincoln police say they've seen an increase in BB gun vandalism and BB guns on the street. But the major concern is that these toys look all too real. An example over the weekend. Police responded to a call that a group of teenagers were in Peter Pan Park with a handgun.
As officers arrived and contacted the teenagers, they were uncooperative with officers. They became confrontational and refused to answer any questions.
4 teens continued to struggle with police as the officer placed them in custody, one even reaching his hands behind him toward his waist, a place Lincoln police say someone could easily conceal a weapon. At this time, all the officer knew was someone had seen the teens with a gun.
He was able to place handcuffs on the teenager, and eventually they found CO2 BB gun pistols in their backpacks.
Officer Angela Sands says the guns looked and felt extremely real, and that this is a dangerous situation.
When we get there, that's the only information we have, that teenagers have what appears to be a real gun. And then when they immediately start to struggle with us, that's alarming. It can escalate quickly.
They've taken multiple BB guns off of different kids this week and say parents need to be aware.
That's why we strongly encourage parents to make sure they're aware if their children have these type of BB guns, where they're taking them, what they're doing with them, if they look real or not. And if an officer approaches you, just cooperate and let us know I have a BB gun.
Mr. Sands suggests only buying BB guns with an orange tip or other markings that make it clear that it isn't a real gun. It's also against the law to shoot BB guns in city limits and to have them in parks. This is something to keep in mind with Halloween costumes too. If you or your children have weapons with your costumes, Officer Sands says to make sure they couldn't be mistaken for a real weapon.
Absolutely. Don't take the chance, right? Bailey Bischoff from the newsroom, thank you.